Yes, sir. Mod Tricker back up in this thing, man. Today, we got an incredible video, man. This one is going deep, so be ready, man. Today, I'm reacting to some scary TikTok conspiracies that you never heard of. But before we hop into the video, man, go ahead and smash the like button right now so we can run up the numbers, man. Let's get 100 likes on this. And if you haven't already, man, go ahead and sub up. Join the community. The community's so lit. We growing together. We building this shit from the ground up together, man. And to everybody that's already subbed, thank you guys so much. But let's hop straight into the video.
Because I'm pretty sure I'm a doppelganger for Alan Alda.
Oh, get out of here.
I'm a tranny. I'm a man.
My mom said to me, you know, sweetheart, one day you should settle down and marry a rich man. And I said, Mom, I am a rich man.
Well, in life?
In life, what stresses me out?
People being late.
Well, I'm always late.
Mushrooms.
I have to paint my entire face on and tuck my penis, so it takes a while.
Watch me, I'm real. See, oh, yes.
Strangely hairless body you have. Wow, you're quite the dolphin, aren't you?
It's not easy being a lady.
Yeah, I tell you, you're absolutely hair-free.
Wow.
Bro, gotta peep this shit, bro. This shit's spooky. Alright, so y'all remember when they said that, like, this was supposed to be the true story about the indigenous people and shit like that, right? Like, the true nature of, like, how he was before all the shit happened and all that, right? What if I told you, bro, that shit could be the complete opposite of what we all thought, bro? Peep what I just found on TikTok, man.
The
Alright,
thing
y'all.
that's really interesting is there's a
Peep this
documentary
shit.
called Revival of Evil, and there was this art teacher,
Even if
and
you
he
don't
gave
believe
up
it or
on
not.
God, he cussed out God and started worshiping Satan, and he said, Satan, I want you to show me what you look like, because I want to paint you, and I want to look at that thing as a visual of who I worship so that it would give me more faith. And he said he shut out all the lights, closed all the blinds, and he pulled out a canvas, and he started painting, and he said every movement he made was something else moving him.
Another force was physically directing my body. Painted for several hours, and I was finished. It was the most fantastic painting I've ever done.
And the painting looks just like one of those beings
Oh
from
my
the Avatar
God.
movies. So what does this word avatar mean? It comes from Sanskrit, and it means descent. It's actually the incarnation of a spiritual being or a powerful deity on Earth.
So if we think about it, yo, could this really be the story of Lucifer and Lilith? Oh, shit!
That is crazy, guys. Tell me what you guys think about
I
that
think
one.
human beings used to have a very, very advanced civilization. If you think of how long modern anatomical human beings existed, they used to think we went back like 50,000 years, and then they pushed that to like 150, and now some believe it's 300,000, even more. That's people that look like you and I. They had enough time to develop incredibly complex, really advanced technology. That's likely what we're looking at when we look at the structures in Egypt. Go back 2,000 years ago. What an insane amount of progress. In 2,000 years, they've gone from slaughtering people with swords and bows and arrows and catapults to you could travel around the world in metal tubes that fly through the air. You can send video from your phone within seconds. I mean, it's amazing just in 2,000 years. If you gave those people time, what if they had 10, 20,000 years to do that?
To piggyback off what he just said, though, what if those civilizations before us got so advanced over those years that they also figured out how to ascend and leave, and maybe that's why it's not many remnants? Damn, did I just really crack the code?
We're gonna take this to the next step. I know what y'all probably thinking. She crazy. I'm sure thinking that because you talking about we inside of a deity or something. I mean, you don't gotta believe me, but I'm just pointing out my thoughts. Take it how you want it. But let's look at the reference they showed in Marvel, specifically the movie Eternals. Why you always referencing movies? Where else are they gonna hint and talk about the things that they want to hide from us? The government knows the universal laws. That's how they continue running this planet. But deception can only go so far. Now pay attention.
Every billion years, new celestials must be born. The planet Earth was chosen to host the celestial Tiamat. In order to grow, Tiamat needs vast amounts of energy from intelligent life. Now, the human population of this planet has reached the required amount.
Wait, before you say anything, watch this.
You think the
Love
Most
that
High,
scene.
Mother and Father, they're the omniverse. Do you serious? And you live inside you actually live inside of them. You live inside of them. You are a part of them, they are a part of you. Just like they're a part of Source and you're a part of Source.
Now the clips that you saw from the Eternals. In order for the Celestial to emerge and mature, the humans on the planet have to produce a certain level of intelligent energy. Notice how y'all call Earth Mother Nature, planet Kai, Gaia. What if the Celestial, that's the aspect of our planet, who you call Gaia, Mother Nature, is waiting for our intelligence to evolve? But as you can see, she's getting tired of the bullcrap.
Now, 22 million people are under flood warnings, and forecasters warn that yet another, quote, enormous cyclone is poised to bring up to 10 more inches of rain to Northern California.
Y'all don't think she's tired of the way this planet is being ran? People are not evolving. People are moving further and further away from nature. Wearing headsets and in virtual reality worlds, manipulation through religions, the fate of the world being controlled, so many lies and cover-ups. I'm not surprised the celestial being is tired of this negative energy. So question, do y'all think we're living on a celestial being? Y'all stay dangerous.
Of course we live on a celestial being. Of course.
I already don't drink milk, but for the people who do drink milk, this is what we doing today. They is recycling spoiled milk and refiltering this shit and repackaging this shit and selling that shit again, man.
Oh.
I would never drink milk again, even though I already don't. Seriously.
They can't be doing that shit.
This shit is disgusting. I'm already lactose intolerant, so I don't fuck with this shit. But yeah, they recycling the milk.
Yeah, they can keep that shit.
They're recycling this shit and running it through these motherfucking filters and repackaging that shit, man. Yeah, so.
Fucking
Hands up to
gross.
motherfuckers who drink milk. Talking about vitamin D. Vitamin D my ass. Game. Y'all already don't drink.
Hello, TikTok. So I know you guys did not want me to leave this whole event out, especially with all the topics we like to get into. So we're definitely going to get into this one. I know that you guys know that when they do these shows, there's assigned seating. So hello, TikTok. So I know you guys did not want me to leave this whole event out, especially with all the topics we like to get into. So we're definitely going to get into this one. I know that you guys know that when they do these shows, there's assigned seating, so everything is planned, and you guys have to know, you know, they try to do these messages subliminally, and we're here to decode that, okay? So looking at this picture, immediately when I looked at Doja Cat's all red outfit, I immediately was getting the symbolism of like blood. And interestingly enough, she was sitting next to the lion, and in the middle, I was seeing all white, right? So I hope you're following. Okay, let me get out of the way for this. But you guys, so I definitely felt like this was definitely giving, like they're basically trying to symbolize that they're praying, they're out praying for innocent blood. You guys can sit back and laugh and all this stuff, but I just find it really crazy, especially that it's during Fashion Week and everything that's been going on in the fashion industry, especially everything that just recently was going around about Balenciaga. Definitely interesting.
Great connection, man. Fuck,
There's a crazy theory.
Wicked.
You know, he does this thing, right?
Oh, when he's playing chess.
Yeah, when he's playing chess.
Yeah.
Now this is a mudra. What does this look like?
Illuminati?
What does this look like?
Oh, yeah.
Now check this out. There's a theory that the mudras, they work. That's why people do them. This is actually used in a lot of Hinduism and even meditations.
Okay.
Different hand mudras. The theory is the elites or the Illuminati or whoever doesn't want us finding out the power of these mudras, they attach negative images onto it to make it seem like a bad thing. If we look at this, Illuminati. We won't dare to do it because it's like taboo. Now another one. Remember this?
Yeah, the goat.
People are saying this is satanic. This is another mudra, and this mudra specifically, this actually helps your health. It actually boosts your immune system. People will do this, and after doing it for, I think, 8 hours of meditation like this, they'll cough up mucus. Just as a circuit would work, doing this, completing a circuit in your body, gets your mucus out.
At this point, they didn't teach us shit in school. They never taught us shit.
So now they are saying they found the fallen angel in Russia. I don't know. What y'all think? If you look at his face, the statue kind of look real. Oh yeah, by the way, the aliens that y'all waiting for, y'all can stop waiting because they are now here with us. We are really in the age of Aquarius, and Hollywood did a good job of reminding us that. Please stop going to movies just to eat popcorn and eat hot dogs. They are talking to our souls. This was the first water movie, and they released another water movie. Can't forget about this water movie, and if you pay close attention, you can look in the background. What look like is actually horns. That is actually the dome. We actually live in a glass dome. Seem hard to believe, but it's true. And the image of her in the background represents the opening of the dome. It's open. If you look at Disney, they always show you the dome going over the castle. It is now open. The timelines actually collapse. Don't be surprised if this really is an angel. By the way, he's running for office again. Did you know the word Trump is actually short for trumpets? You know, the same trumpets that the angels are about to blow? The chosen people are actually waking up. Everything that we are going through right now with the dome opening, certain people will leave, certain people got to stay. This image represents everything. They never hid the truth. They just made us not look for it. People got so caught up of what color is Jesus that they forget that they are showing you something in the picture. Look at Jesus' heart. Why do you think the heart has wires around it? Our hearts are in prison. There are certain disciplines we live by, and it was the 42 laws of Mayet. Once we start breaking these orders or these principles, we start vibrating lower and lower. The only way you can ascend is if your heart is lighter than a feather. They always told us that. But did you know that the earth is really the heart? Look at the words.
All right, bro, I'm not even gonna lie. If that last TikTok or all the other TikToks did not make you think or make you at least want to think outside your own box, then I don't know what will, man. But with that being said, guys, that was the video. Thank you for coming to hang out. Let me know what you guys thought about this video in the comments below. Until next time.